Welcome to the Remotely Review. I'm your host remotely. Thank you guys for tuning in. Now, I'm sure you've heard the good news. Kanye West is running for president. Everybody's mad. They're upset. Look, it's not so much of a bad thing. We already got a maniac in the White House. I mean, look, is it gonna make much of a difference? No. All jokes aside, I support Kanye West for president 2020, okay? I support Kanye West, and with the right finances behind him, I think he can win. Kanye West can win. Now, Kanye West might not be your first choice or your first pick when you think about, well, who could be the president of the United States? But with all things considered, he's not much different from the two presidents that have come before you. When you think about a Donald Trump, when you think about a Barack Obama, what are they? Celebrities. Yeah, Barack Obama was a politician out in Chicago, out in Illinois, but in order for them to get that man elected, and you guys cannot ignore this, they had to team him up with so many celebrities. They had to make Barack Obama a superstar celebrity type before they even held the election. They had to connect him with Oprah, they had to connect him with Jay-Z. You know, he had to be connected with so many of your major artists in order for you to even become aware of who he is and feel comfortable voting him in. All right, same thing with Donald Trump. Donald Trump, I mean, he wasn't a politician prior to becoming a celebrity. He was a business tycoon. He was a real estate mogul. You know what I mean? Like, this man was already semi-famous before he even became famous as a celebrity with Celebrity Apprentice. Like, he really was. You know, you'll see old pictures of him just out in New York on that nightlife social scene, rubbing elbows with the celebrities, you know? And so Trump was already somewhat of a household name prior to even getting that show Apprentice. I remember being familiar with Donald Trump long before we got their TV show Apprentice. Can you guys recall a song by Nelly? I think it was Country Grammar. He said something about Bill Gates, Donald Trump, let me hear it now, see it now. I got money to live my friends now. Remember that? He mentioned Donald Trump's name back then, and this was way before The Apprentice. You know what I mean? And so Donald Trump has been in mainstream media, right? Well, following The Apprentice, this man runs for president, and he actually gets elected as the president of the United States of America. He's a celebrity. That celebrity stuff has an effect on how people feel about you, okay? And so move on to a Kanye West. He's got that same kind of backing. He is a big household name celebrity, okay? Household name celebrity. Now, you give that man the right message and the right talking points to touch on while he's speaking about those messages. A great delivery, you know, get out there and kind of rally up the people, kiss a few babies if he has to. I think Kanye West can bring in some votes, and I think if he does not win it, he can get quite close. He can get quite close. Okay. Now, Kanye West, I mean, he's been in politics. He's been, you know, when you discuss Kanye West, you think political, and you thought that way ever since he said that George Bush does not care about black people. Remember that? This is back when he was on MTV, right after Katrina struck down in Louisiana. It was Kanye West and Mike Myers standing on, I think it was TRL or some sort of MTV show. And Kanye West just said it. George Bush does not like black people. And then they would cut away to images of those people floating on those boats in that dirty water or standing on those rooftops. And all while Kanye West is screaming, George Bush hates black people. And so he's been in the topic of politics, okay? He's been there, okay? I'm not surprised that Kanye West wants to run for president. I think it was back in 2015 when he initially said he was going to run for president. And I believed him then. He's kind of late in the game. I think they said there's only 4 months or something like that until the primaries or something like that. You guys know they start voting in November, I believe. Who knows? All I can say is good luck, Kanye West. May the force be with you. You have a lot of people against you, a lot of people who don't want to see it, especially the people who are pro-choice. Now, Kanye West recently came out and said that he is anti-abortion. He thinks they need to close Planned Parenthood. This is what Kanye West says. this is a hot debate right now. Like, you have a lot of people saying that that is a woman's choice and not a man's to decide. And when you think about it, I think what Kanye West is saying is that, you know, this is not about a man or a woman, choice or no choice. This is about saving a life. You know, I could go on and on about that. That's another video, another story. You know what I mean? I'll save that for then, you know. But right now, this is what Kanye is going on. This is the platform, or, you know, the narrative that he wants to be a part of, or that he wants to discuss right now. Now, he has officially removed himself and severed all ties with Donald Trump. At this point, he's practically denouncing Donald Trump. It says that he just doesn't agree with Donald Trump's views anymore. And so, make of it what you will, y'all. If anything, I think it's going to be some good entertainment to even see Kanye West out holding campaign rallies and stuff like that, you know, jumping on a jet with his family, Kim and stuff. And I mean, I can picture it. Like, I can see it. Like, I can see Kanye West in a nice fitted suit, with Kim Kardashian dressed up in some sort of high-end designer, the same way Donald Trump did it, okay, presenting well with that family. And we might have the next black family in the White House with Kanye West and Kim Kardashian. Hey, it can happen, people. It can happen. Now, Kanye West is already taking jabs at Joe Biden, and I think Joe Biden left the door wide open for any black candidate to take a jab at him when he made that statement talking about, well, if you don't vote for me, you ain't black. I mean, if that's not something to run on, you know, like, and something to attack your opponent with, I don't know what is. You know, how dare you say that if I don't vote for you, I'm not black? What are you talking about? So if I vote for this black man, am I black or am I white? You know what I mean? Like, and I hope that Kanye West has some great policies. I hope that he's actually got some good plans set up to help everybody out and to make sure that we all can kind of just live comfortably and, you know, take some of these burdens off of us. But he hasn't really talked about any type of policy change and stuff like that. All right. I don't think it would be difficult for him to challenge a Joe Biden. Just because Joe Biden was Barack Obama's vice president doesn't mean he's the best pick to be president. You know, like, I'm over that. I'm over that. But we'll stay tuned to this story and see how it develops. I will be back to share any new information with you guys. Okay? You're watching the Remotely Review.